I was talking about tours. Before that, I was going to talk about the fact that I'm banned from Facebook right now because I put up it was literally just a post talking about how the Islamic faith, how it teaches them to kind of hate foreign women. And it does. Like, anybody with an ounce of common sense can see that. Like, you know, and people say, oh, that's only the extremists. No, it isn't, because you guys are idiots. I'll tell you something. About 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, when I was like a teenager, I went to England. And there was a parade. It was a Muslim holiday, and there was a Muslim parade. And in the parade, they literally, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not making this up, I swear it on my son's life that this is how I remember it. They had written like F-U, like F-U, the whole word, on the sides of their cars, and then white people. Literally. This is 20-something years ago. 25 years ago, they had a Muslim parade, and then and they were writing, like, you know, F you, all white people die, on the sides of their vehicles that were in the parade. And I remember, like, as a Canadian teenager, looking at this and being completely shocked. Like, it blew my mind. This is, like, how many of you were hearing about this kind of stuff 25 years ago? None of you. You know, the whole religion of peace has only been in the spotlight since 9/11, really. But we're talking about, like, yeah, like the 80s or something. Like, they were having parades like this, like they were that. I guess people in England must know about this, because that's where I was seeing it. But it's like, it blew my mind. Two things blew my mind. Number one was, why were the police and the government allowing this? Why were they okay with this? And number two was, why weren't these people being, like, why weren't all the white people, like the tens of thousands of white people watching this parade go by saying F you white people, why weren't they, like, just going out into the street, stopping the parade and beating the living crap out of everyone in it? Like, my opinion at the time was like, wow, these British people are complete cowards. Because I couldn't imagine that happening in Canada, and for sure not in America. Can you imagine in America, like a parade that says, like, die white people, F you white people? But then again, nowadays, there probably is. There's probably like BLM parades that have signs that are similar to that, I'm guessing. I'm not certain. Probably not. Not that extreme. Not that extreme. But then again, you have the person there's a girl that works for the New York Daily Times, an Asian girl, and she's 100% openly racist against whites. She literally says that, like, all white men should be rounded up and castrated and this and that, like, on her Twitter feed. And someone found that she's, like, completely openly racist, and she hates all white men. She thinks white people should be rounded up. And she tweets about this regularly. And she works for the New York Daily Times. And people outed her. And the New York Daily Times is like, yeah, we're fine with it. We support her. And like, what? Okay, you just have someone that's, like, 100% completely openly racist, and you're just cool with that. Because it's against white people. But if it was against any other race, you wouldn't be cool with it. Of course they wouldn't be cool with it. If it was like, oh, I don't understand. I really don't understand the way the world is now. Yeah. So my Facebook post got banned, and I'm banned from posting on Facebook for a while. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you should. Some people, if you used to follow me and you stopped because I talked about political issues, you can re-follow me. I don't put political stuff on my More Death 13 page. I still do put it regularly on my personal page. If you don't mind if you enjoy my political views, you can try to friend me on my personal page. It's hard. I don't get many friend requests on my personal pages, and the ones that I do get, I miss them, because I got like 10,000 friend requests because I put someone told me to make a post on a like Filipinos seeking foreigners Facebook page, and I'm like, why? I'm like, I swear to you, it wasn't me that wanted it. It was a friend of mine. He says, just do it, and see what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what happens if you put a post on this page. Just say, just say, hi, my name's so and so. I'm going to be in the Philippines next month, looking to meet some friends. Just write that and put it on this page. Watch what happens. It was like a dare, so I did it, and I kid you not, 10,000 Filipino girls sent me friend requests. And it was just, and I completely regret doing it, because if you send me a friend request now, I don't see it. It gets buried under the thousands of others. Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. The world has just gone. It's just crazy now, and it's really sad. What is this guy doing? What are you doing? I think he wants to like pull out straight. Can you guys see the speed limit? Is the camera picking it up? Hopefully not. The speed limit's like 50. Yeah, it's fine. I'm on these, you know. But here's the thing: the whole reverse racism. Very, very possible that like if a clip of me speeding could be like national news across all of Taiwan. Piece of shit foreigner comes to Taiwan and speeds. Meanwhile, like, it's not uncommon for me to be doing 100 kilometers an hour on a road where the speed limit is 50 and to have a local in a BMW fly by me doing 140. Like, that's, you know, so it's like, okay, whatever. But if I got him on video, it's not news at all. But me, yeah, sure. Local guy does triple the speed limit, that's not news. Foreign guy does double the speed limit, that's front page, man. The local media is just very openly racist again. But, you know, at least you know where you stand with them. At least they're open about it. Like, yep, if you're white and you do anything wrong in our country, we will destroy you. If you're a local, you can take a dump in the middle of the street, and that's not even. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I was in a 7-Eleven recently, and there was a guy. You know, they have like a seating area. 7-Elevens here, they have like a big seating area where you can like sit and eat the food that you buy there, and it's actually very convenient. There was a guy that was masturbating. He was sitting in one of the chairs in the seating area, and I think he was trying to hide it a little, but it wasn't very good, because I saw it, and I think everyone that worked there had seen it, because I went to say to one of the staff, I'm like, there's a guy, and they're like, yeah, we know, we already called the cops. And I'm like, okay. In his defense, he was actually pretty well hung, so I was honestly surprised by that, because I've seen a few Asian men here, not that big. So I guess the thing I learned there is if you're a girl and you want to date a well-hung Asian man, look for one that's mentally ill, because evidently they have the biggest. Yeah, so the police came, they gave him a warning, they let him go. I actually I recorded a video. I was with someone else, and I pulled out my camera. I didn't get a video of the jerking. I got a video of the police like talking to the guy, and one of the cops looks right at me, and I only got like a few seconds, but I have that. I can add it into the video, I guess. I gotta get this on video just for a second here. It's, yeah. But yeah, it was just yeah. But you know, like one of the things I thought in that situation was, you know, local guy, dick out in public, jerking it in front of everybody in a 7-Eleven, gets a warning. Just go on your way. In his, you know, in the police's defense, he was mentally ill. But I'm just saying, like, if a foreigner even did anything, even anywhere near that, it would just be like, it would just be headline news. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut this video. I know I didn't really talk about anything, but that's generally how my videos used to be. Actually, I don't want to. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this video. Yeah, so follow me on Facebook, even though I won't be posting for the next bit. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is M13 online. I think it's like, yeah, just M13 online, one word. If you don't like my politics, but you do like you're curious about Taiwan and seeing the scenery in Taiwan, then Instagram is a good thing to follow, because all I ever do is just put like 10-second videos and did I make it wrong too? And photos, you know, photos of when I'm traveling and touring and whatnot, so you see some nice. I hate fucking litterers. You got like a blue truck parked on the side of the road there, and he's probably a guy that parks there like regularly, like that's where he parks. So then what do you have next to him? You have like literally like a pile of trash directly next to his vehicle. And like the chances of that belonging to anyone other than whoever drives this blue truck is pretty slim. Well, there's quite a bit. And that's another thing, you know. Did you? I don't know. I don't think I talked about this in another video, but like this, yeah, I think that's a diaper there. It's just trash thrown all over. There's another video. There was a foreigner who threw a banana peel out of his car window into the grass. A banana peel. And then the car behind him pulled up next to him and started like bitching him out, and they got it on video with their cell camera or whatever, their phone. And it was national news. Like all of Taiwan was talking about the foreigner who had the nerve to throw a banana peel into grass. If that doesn't tell you how racist this country is against whites. Well, actually, I take that back. Taiwan is very, 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 very nice to whites. They're actually like reverse racist. They treat foreigners better than they do. The locals treat foreigners better than they do other locals. Okay, that's the number one rule here. But the media is the opposite. The media hates the media hates us. So yeah, you throw a banana peel into some grass and it's national headlines. And then, like, you know, I've got videos of locals throwing like plastic bags of garbage out their windows, and that doesn't make it onto the news. But a white guy dropping a banana peel into grass, that's news. Okay, anyways, end of the video.